What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to teach you about complementary and supplementary angles. All right, so first of all, what is a complementary, or what are complementary angles? So complementary angles are angles that when you add them up together, they add up to 90 degrees. So as you can see, we have these two angles right here, right? Angle JKL, and we also have angle EFG. So these two angles are complementary angles. Why? Because if you add them up together, they add up to 90 degrees. Okay, so angle JKL plus angle EFG is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, now another example of complementary angles would be like this right here. So angle ABD, as you can see, is 30 degrees, and then angle DBC is 60 degrees. Okay, so you can see they share this common ray, this common side, right? And when two angles share a common side like this, these two angles are called adjacent angles. Okay, the word adjacent literally means next to. Okay, so these two are next to each other. Okay, and like we said, these two angles are also complementary. So when you add these two together, angle ABD plus angle DBC, 30 plus 60, or I could write it like this, 30 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to 90 degrees, right? So since they add up to 90 degrees, again, they're complementary. Now, another special case are called supplementary angles. Now, these angles are angles that add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so for example, right here we have angle MNO, and it's 45 degrees, right? And then we have this other angle, angle STU, and it's 135 degrees, right? So if you add these up, angle MNO is 45 degrees, and then you add that to angle STU, which is 135 degrees, then this would equal 180 degrees, okay? Now, when you have two angles that add up to 180 degrees, you call those supplementary angles. Okay, and again, another way we can show that is with two adjacent angles. So again, so as you can see, both of these angles right here share this common segment. So angle WXY is 130 degrees, and then angle YXZ is equal to 50 degrees. Okay, and then when you add these two angles up together, you would get 130 degrees plus 50 degrees, which again is equal to 180 degrees, okay? Now, it can be kind of easy to mix up complementary and supplementary, okay? So if you need a way to remember which one is which, just think about, okay, so in the alphabet, if we're going A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? What comes first? C or S? Well, if you're going in order, C comes before S, right? Now, when you're counting numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what comes first? 90 or 180? Well, 90 comes before 180, right? So complementary is 90 and supplementary is 180. Now, one last thing I want to do is just give you an example problem of each one. Okay, so starting with this example right here. So I'm telling you angles EFG and JKL are complementary angles. So again, that means when you add these two angles up together, they should add up to 90 degrees, right? So if I'm telling you angle JKL is equal to 37 degrees, what must be the angle of EFG? Okay, so again, if we're adding these up, so when you add up JKL plus angle EFG, these should add up to 90 degrees, right? So angle JKL is equal to 37 degrees, right? And then if you add that up to EFG, which we don't know right now, EFG, then we should get 90 degrees. Okay, so to solve for angle EFG right here, I'm going to subtract 37 degrees from both sides. Okay, so then 37 degrees minus 37 degrees, that just goes to 0, right? So then we're just left with angle EFG right here. And then that's equal to 90 degrees minus 37 degrees. And that's equal to 53 degrees. So then you know angle EFG right here is equal to 53 degrees. Okay, so if you wanted to write out the whole problem, you could definitely go through these steps. But you can also go through it a little quicker. Okay, so going to this next one, again, I'm telling you these two angles, ABD and DBC, are complementary angles. So again, that means they add up to 90 degrees, right? So if one of them is 71 degrees, what's the angle of the other one? So you know they add up to 90 degrees, right? And then the one that you're given is 71 degrees. Okay, so what's 90 minus 71? Well, that's equal to 19. Okay, so then by just subtracting these two numbers, you know that this missing angle is 19 degrees. Now, let's move on to supplementary angles, and it's essentially the same process, okay? And we can even do it the quick way also. So I'm telling you angles MNO and STU are supplementary. So immediately you know these add up to 180 degrees, right? So if you know the total should be 180 degrees, and I'm giving you one of the angles, 156, all you have to do is subtract that from the 180, and that'll give you the measurement of this angle right here. So 180 minus 156 is equal to 24 degrees, okay? So this angle right here is 24 degrees. Okay, and similarly, I'm telling you these two angles right here, so YXZ and WXY, are supplementary angles. So if they're supplementary, you know they add up to 180 degrees, right? So if we're looking for this missing angle right here, and I'm given this one over here, 48 degrees, all you have to do is subtract it from your total. So 180 degrees minus 48 degrees is equal to 132 degrees, okay? So then this angle right here is 132 degrees. So if you found the video helpful, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other questions or want to see any other examples, just let me know in the comment section below. Also, there's a couple playlists attached that I think you'll find helpful, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you there.